street with sirens and sounded like police and EMS, that sort of thing. So
I would have to think that this is normally a pretty quiet area. So when you heard all of this commotion, especially the gunfire, tell me what was going through your head at that time.
yeah, I was surprised that it was happening in this area of all places. It is very quiet. The most I hear is the garbage truck in the morning. So that was definitely different for sure and shocking.
So when you did hear that, you said that you came outside and took the block walk up here to the corner to investigate. Tell me what you saw and what was going on.
We saw a lot of cop cars, SWAT, and I just saw a command vehicle come through. So it sounds like this is very serious. So definitely concerning for sure.
So you did mention to me off camera that you're a real estate agent. So tell me if you can comment. Is this kind of situation going to affect your business?
I certainly hope not, but if I'm looking at the area like a buyer, I would want to know what crime is happening in the neighborhood I'm purchasing in. But this is definitely something that's not normal for the area. I certainly don't condone people purchasing properties in high crime areas. So.
It seems like this is an isolated incident, as we have been telling folks that a search warrant was being served, and the person who lives in that home then opened fire on deputies. So that may, ease their fears a little bit, knowing that it was isolated.
Yeah, I certainly hope so, for sure.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Calvin Burkle. We appreciate your time. So again, Erica, I want to step out of the way of the camera so we can just take one quick look before we send it back to you in the studio. What is going on here? Again, Pittsburgh police spokesperson came over and told us that police are evacuating folks in the 4800 block of North Matilda. They're asking folks to hunker down in their homes. Dial 911 and they will come and get them to safety. And I want to make a correction. That's 4800 Broad Street, folks that live on 4800 Broad Street. So we will stay out here until we can get some official word. We're expecting that any time now, but I'm going to send it back to you in the studio for now. Yeah, good question, Erica. As I mentioned, about 30 minutes ago, like you said, when I was approaching the scene here, I thought it was fireworks. I mean, that's what it sounded like. I knew it was gunfire, but it was consistent shots that you were being heard. But since I've been here, we heard another round. But again, that was probably about 20 minutes ago, but nothing in the immediate time frame.
But what we can tell you is in the last probably 20, maybe even 30 minutes, it's been
Sure.
very quiet out here. We have not heard any of that exchange, the barrage gunfire that we had this year in this hour, and things seem to be a little bit less intense here out of the scene. Of course, when we've definitely seen that info being held back at North Dakota.
My AirPods are dying.
Here you go.
I'm going to see if this. I'm going to take this. Or you have it. You here? I want to try to charge.
Call 911, they will safely evacuate you from your home. I'll send it back to you.
The computers are charged.
I don't know, I don't have AirPods.
Okay.
My cord lights, my cord is shut.
Well, that stinks.
I know you get these rookie reporters, they don't know how to, where to stand, stay out of people.
But the thing is, they train over at Sound 11 and we come over here and, so.
Right.
Yeah,
They
that's
learn the wrong way and then they
Are you listening?
Yeah, Andy.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they don't come back to us. She wants more interviews.
Kind of. I was heard when they started pulling up and everything.
I mean, did you hear that?
I would say that I was actually here like 5-10 minutes after it started. Yeah, it was
It was a whole thing.
crazy.
I was trying to see what was going on because I almost got hit down there, so but by a car. So I'm like, what's going on up the street? I rode up here and
Oh, you're on a bike?
I came through all of this. Now I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
I'm locked in, so
Oh,
I
okay.
can't leave. I got all the
Same old,
stores.
same old.
Doing the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, did you hear things? Is that what caused the sideline stuff? Okay.
Friday night, so
Yeah, the only one I saw up here before.
Thanks.
The only one I saw before. He was doing it.
Good enough. Did you hear it, or did you just not think so?
I live like one block out of it. So I heard
Everybody else was here now.
something sounded like shots and I heard all of the sirens. So I was like,
You saw it and then you stopped.
yeah, I like pulled up and I thought maybe it was like, I like saw the first block thing. Yeah, I accident. It's like
Live?
I'm okay.
Okay. I guess that's a no.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
She was just on.
Okay.
She just spoke.
Oh,
And I
she
got a
was
co-
on camera?
She was on. She's hiding her face.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, can you point it out for us?
I don't like Jerry. He's the guy in the shit.
Right here?
Hold. Go over here. Hold on.
Right here?
Yeah. Marine search.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I just wanted to get footage.
So this guy right here.
Backpack. Like I said, he just spoke. Her name was Leslie Thompson.
Okay.
She lives at 40
Did you get a number?
I didn't get a note. He just had her on speakerphone. He went, I think it was Channel 11, talked to her.
Okay.
She's just hiding in the basement, so shitless.
Okay.
But she said she's across the street from where the shooting happened. So I just thought if you're
Okay.
looking for
Oh,
like
yeah.
a good
Yeah,
voice.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just trying to see if I can post this video.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
clear right now with the shooting, but again, that's the first time we've
All the residents on this street are out. I'm reluctant to go away from the scene.
first time we've heard it in about 30 minutes. As quiet as they were at the depot, evacuating people from all directions. Actually, we're right now. Barricaded.
Oh, that's the lady?
Yeah.
This is crazy. That's my walk home. Who was saying hi? I'm gonna have to go through more.
Again, as you heard, evacuations are happening.
Oh, I'm sorry. You look good. You look good.
Hey guys, we have a lady that was sheltered in place. Can we interview her right now? Can we interview her? Hello. So you live down there.
I live across the street.
Okay, and you just got evacuated? Okay.
Leslie, can you spell your last name before we get going?
Thomson.
Leslie Thompson.
You lived at 4808
15 years.
Are you originally from Pittsburgh?
Yes.
And do you know the guy across the street?
No, I've seen them.
Hey guys, we have somebody live who just got evacuated from her home. Hello. Leslie Thompson. Broad Street? Okay. I'm sorry. Oh. What?
Let's just interview it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Just state your first and last name.
Leslie Thompson, Thompson.
I got it. So you live across the street, so tell me what you saw.
I heard a little bit of commotion earlier today because I work from home. I heard the sheriffs just knocking on the door, just some hollering. Went on for about maybe 45 minutes, and then I heard we're coming in or something, and just happened to go to my windows to try to shut the windows and witness this sheriffs going in, and at that point you just heard shots coming back. You just heard shots. So at that point I ran, went for cover, and just stayed in my office and just got up under, like low, called my boss, let her know what was going on.
I can't imagine how terrifying that was. Describe that for us.
Oh, it's unexplainable. I'm on Broad for 15 years. Never, nothing like this ever has ever happened.
How lucky do you feel to be standing here talking to us right now?
Oh my Lord. At the urging of my director, she just kept saying, get to the basement. So that was my goal, to get to the basement. However, on my way to the basement, there was a barrage of bullets just coming from everywhere. So at that point, I kind of spazzed out, got to the basement, and just been holed up there for like 2 hours.
So did you call 911?
Yes.
And they came?
No, I called 911 to let them know I was holed up in the basement, and they just told me to stay in the basement until everything was all clear. They reassured me that it was chaotic outside. They had it under control. The perpetrator was not running throughout the neighborhood, because that was my fear. My fear was that he was running throughout the neighborhood, so I was trying to shut my windows so he couldn't get in. So they reassured me that he was contained, and just to stay in the basement until we got the all clear.
Do you know the person that was across the street?
I've seen him. That's it. I've just seen him. Never had any interaction.
Well, the way you say it, what do you mean you've seen him? You're like, I mean, it's...
He's not pleasant. I'm sorry, he's not. He's not pleasant.
Have police ever been to his home before?
I've never seen him there, but I know that there's some concerns within the neighborhood. Just him parking in front of people's garages, just not being very nice. So.
Just to be clear, do you think your home was hit at all by any?
Oh yes, it was. Oh yes, there's damage. There's damage. I did happen because I heard the house shaking, so that was one of my concerns. When I went to the basement, I looked over to my door. There's holes everywhere.
In your front door?
My living room. My living room, my bathroom. There's holes. No, ma'am. No. It's just me and my husband. And I work from home, so I was home. I'm the only one there now.
Well, I'm sure you've been in touch with your husband.
Yes.
I'm sure he's
Yes.
frantic.
Yes. Family members. My phone is all like constantly blowing up. Yeah, everyone's worried. My fear was it's just being in the basement. Like, you just hear everything. All that. But again, I was on the phone with my director down at West Penn, and she just reassured me the step of everything that was going on, and just stayed on the phone with me.
So
in
you've
the
been here
basement.
for 15 years. Did you ever imagine something like this would
Never.
happen in a neighborhood like
Never. This is definitely a pretty quiet neighborhood. I mean, we're out walking dogs, and people walk, taking walks. Like, our neighborhood is really has gotten a lot better, a whole lot better. Nice neighborhood. So this is definitely out of the norm. Definitely.
Well, thank you so much for speaking
You're
with
welcome.
us. We're thinking of you. That's so terrifying. Oh no! Oh my God. 48 Broad. Are you gonna interview her on
Just
camera?
trying to, but they're not, like, they're ignoring me.
I'm texting them, being like, "We need to hear from this lady."
We have a woman who was just rescued from her home on Broad. Can we take her live?
Yeah.
If you have, would you be okay with doing it again if you had
That's
to?
the easiest
Okay.
staging.
mess. I look a mess. I look a mess. No makeup, no no. Hey, you want to go to Shelly? She has a good interview.
Now we're like John.
We're like waiting.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Wait a minute, sis. Sis, let me go right back. Okay, it's right there. All right.
And you could just stand right next to me. Leslie Thompson.
Mhm.
Same questions. I apologize.
That's okay.
Now you're a pro. This is like the third time. Okay. They're on another reporter. As soon as they're done, they'll come to us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we up here, bro.
That kind of thing. So just like
Okay.
it'll be easy. Thank you. When I put stuff in my pocket,
That's what my phone does the same thing.
so I'm like, okay, I can't.
That's the same thing.
Is this someone that you want with you?
That's my husband.
Does he want to stand here with you? Yeah. No. Okay. You don't want to? You sure? I mean, her name is Leslie, Leslie Thompson, Thompson. She lives directly across the street from where this happened. Do you want to be on here?
Come on.
And then maybe I can ask you, like, you weren't home. You died.
Yeah, on the way
and
up
you're
here.
Jerry Thompson. Okay. So I'll talk to you first.
Okay.
You can stand there, and then I'll come to you.
Gotcha.
Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, stand by. Yes, Erica, that's right. I'm standing here with Leslie and Jerry Thompson. Leslie was home when this unfolded. Standing here with Leslie Thompson and her husband, Jerry. Leslie was home when this happened. She just got evacuated to safety. So, Leslie, just tell us what you heard, what you saw.
I heard this morning, I heard some commotion outside of my house. Went to look out the window, and I seen the sheriff's outside at my neighbor's door, urging him to come out. I went back into my office, continued to work. At that point, continued to hear a lot of commotion and heard they're coming in. So I went to shut my windows, and at that point is where I heard shots rang out.
I can't imagine how terrified you were. You're home alone. Your husband's at work. Describe that feeling for us.
It's unbelievable. I was very nervous. Called my boss to let her know while I was logged off on my phone. She urged me to go into the basement to take cover. Trying to get to the basement was almost unbearable. Shots were ringing out everywhere. Finally made it to the basement. Was able to get in a secure spot, and just almost the shots were just everywhere. So it's like.
And you said that some of those shots hit your home.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Shots came through the window for the living room. I have shots in the holes in the bathroom. Glasses shattered everywhere. So, yeah.
How lucky do you feel that you are standing here right now talking with us?
The grace of God. Grace of God. Grace of God. Talked to my director at the hospital. She stayed on the phone with me. Just trying to calm me down, because at that point all the emotions just rang out, and still just hearing a barrage of bullets. So I've actually been in the basement ever since this unfolded, for like 2.5 hours.
Jerry, I'm going to ask you a question. When did you find out that you're at home barricaded in and there were shots surrounding her?
She had called me this morning and said the sheriff was outside and everything. And then, because I work and sometimes I don't get phone service in the basement, so everybody else was calling me to call home because she was frantic in the basement. So finally I get in touch with her. She's frantic in the basement, screaming, crying. So my first thing is to get home, you know what I mean? Then I get here and everything's blocked off. Then I hear gunshots and everything. It's just something I never heard or imagined before in this neighborhood.
I can't imagine being in your position, your wife, the love of your life, and she's trapped inside and you can't get to her to help.
Can't get to her to help, but I talked to her, calmed her down, and then everything, they called 911 and got her out. So thank God she's.
Tell me about the reunion.
Oh, it's good to be here. Yeah.
Well, thanks both of you for giving us your time, and I'm glad that you're safe out here with us. Back to you, Erica, in the studio. Thanks. What's up?
Today, tomorrow, like, yeah, today it'd be like, oh yeah, you guys trying to get out, you guys trying to. But yeah, what's up? That was the second time you started talking,
Well, because they
and then you
kept like,
stopped.
hold on. I'm like,
Oh really? Oh okay. I was wondering. I'm almost thinking like.
that's the second
mic,
time they
audio?
did that to me. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wait a
They did
minute.
the first time. They did it
So
again.
then I'm like, do I repeat myself?
Then I'm
Did
looking
you
at
hear
the
that?
audio. I'm like, well, the mic's still good. What's up, my man? Good seeing you again.
Well, that part we already knew.
I go, yeah.
I mean, sounds kind of scary.
You know, you don't normally see that unless there's a conviction or something. And then, so I got my tools and I put them back to the lift kit, and
Scary, isn't it?
then suddenly police cops are passing me on the road,
Contactless stuff.
and that's when we decided to walk outside and see what's going on.
Down there anyway.
Now, trying to see who else is here. Pittsburgh State Police in that vehicle, and then also down here at the end of this, we just have another vehicle with Pittsburgh Emergency Management. So many law enforcement still out here on the scene, but a lot of people that were evacuated are just so happy to be out of the literal path of the bullets. The one woman that we talked to, she then went on the air and was interviewed by Shelley, and she said that she has so many bullets that riddled her whole front of her house, through her door. I asked her if she has any kids. She said no. She's there with her partner, but she works from home. So imagine, she said, just trying to do her work, and this is what unfolds, and then she finds herself hiding in her own basement. We're going to keep talking to people and following out here. We're going to toss it back to you in the studio as they begin to, looks like, basically position some more emergency vehicles here. Yeah, I would say we heard one small, short little burst after that, but since then, though, it has been silent, which is good, which is very promising. I would say, though, that significant volley that started before I came back on the air, I mean, that lasted for, I'd say, roughly 2 minutes. I mean, it felt like a really long time out here in the field, and it was a volley. I mean, it was not just one person from what it sounded like from this distance. A lot of rapid gunfire that went on for quite some time, and definitely made the people standing here, even though we are back at a safe distance, very fearful. Everyone was looking at each other thinking, are we okay where we're at? So yeah, again, right now on the scene, to some repositioning, it appears, of these first responders, of their vehicles, as they get some of these state police tactical vehicles a little closer up to Broad. So that's what's happening right now. We're going to send it back to you, Erica.
Did that video work out with the gunfire? Okay, I was just trying to. Yeah, I was just trying to catch what the gunfire was. How can I help?
Okay.
Just don't come up that avenue, park in front of the cemetery.
It's been pretty quiet
Okay.
for about the last 15 minutes.
Oh, my IFB went out, so yes, that's what I got.
He doesn't have anything popping up.
That's what the guy.
Nothing's popping up on him.
Okay. What are they coming back to us?
I don't know. I just did a quick hit, but I just was like blah 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 positioning vehicles.
Yeah. I love when you were like fake out.
Well, he had the key. You saw like him with like the key, and then the car drove away
I
from
loved it.
him.
That was cute.
Fake out.
Where were you in all this?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were. No, you guys go. Oh no, it's okay.
I was working. I worked from home.
I didn't realize he was a
Want us
reporter.
again? I'm not.
I don't think they know.
Who were you talking to? Because no one's answering me.
I was talking to Kathy.
I went back into my office, continued to work. Half an hour later, still hear more commotion.
Yes, I don't know.
So I went back out.
It's like, well, besides interviews, it's like so repetitive.
I know.
Okay, well, nothing happened since the last time
I
you asked me
know.
what I'm saying.
And Tori was like, "Is that your car?"
No. No, I parked. And
It looks just like your car.
I'm like a mile down the road.
I went illegally up an alley.
I'm like, I'm trying. I'm like, I got sandals on.
Yeah.
I'm bummy. I'm like, hey, I mean, I'll get the
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, well, their reporters start at 9:30.
Roger bullets. Just heard
we told him it was a little late today.
calm down for like 2 minutes.
It's always those times, isn't it?
Duck down, got to the basement.
My
Always.
kid locked herself out of the house. She put on in a tank top and she went into the garage for something and went back in. So I'm halfway to work. I have to turn around.
Oh my God.
Got on the phone
And that's
with
when
my
Kathy's
manager
like,
at the
breaking news. I'm
hospital.
like,
Get there.
Listening to her to see what was going on. Yes.
My mom, relax and don't make joke gestures like fake out.
I'm patient
well, my mom texted me and said, stop being nervous. I'm like, I am. She goes, you keep saying, I'm like, okay. Thanks, Mom. How about doing
I'm
a
gonna
good
say,
job? You look
yeah.
pretty
And then
today."
she goes, "Good job."
Oh,
I'm like,
there
he
you
was
go.
trying to open the car, and the car drove.
Mom, it was nothing. They were just
And my dad just texted me, "Lol," and then he's like, "Andy's so terrible." Poor Andy.
But he's our lead in business.
come out. I guess he wasn't responding.
Who's there?
It was just about sheriff officers.
Are they done yet? I mean, seriously, why are they not in there?
I think, yeah.
I think I did. I think I heard him say he was a locksmith. He was a locksmith.
No, but I've heard lovely things about her. Not.
See, cut your hair should be straight, you shouldn't wear matching necklace and earrings, you shouldn't wear prints, you know, like,
Who wants straight
and I'm
hair?
looking at
Yeah. You always have the nicest outfits.
I get it, like the solid dress, I do, but no one's ever said to me,
No. And why would you want straight hair? That's tragic.
right?
Thanks, Chris.
You and Mullet?
Oh, they're not at the media staging area. What's Fred doing? He's over. Oh yeah, this is better. I'm gonna tell Brian. It's a way better view over here.
Okay.
Quentin is screaming at the TV. He's very excited his mom's on TV right now. Also, my parents are very mad that I said fake out on TV. But it was. He was going to open the thing, and then they drove away. That's a fake out. There you go. It's a better view over here.
Shut my windows so he couldn't climb through my windows.
Sorry.
See, she was nice.
Hi.
Mark, the White House is the second block. First block is Dearborn, right?
It's on Broad Street, dude. The second one in.
It's the second one in then, right?
Third one. There's the alley and there's
Yeah, I'm not counting the alley. There's Jen.
I really picked a bad day to not have pockets. I picked a bad day to not have pockets.
Look, my homie. Yeah, right there. I just seen him walking across the street with his dog. You don't like them flies? You and me both. I got about 1,000 like bodies in there. I might catch a case off for that thing. Can't stand them flies. They're horrible for the country and like just flying around. And it seems like they know you're going to step on them, but they take off right before you step on them. Like, look at this one. Like, look, I'm going to step on it.
the yellow thing is.
It's like they know. He took off right before I got him. What are they carrying? What is that? Lawrenceville, if people would know how bad Lawrenceville was. Yeah. They got him? Yeah.
All right, thank you. Take it down to Matilda. Come back this way because we're going to need that robot too.
Getting the robot.
So they say.
Wow.
So they don't have it yet. So they don't know that if he's.
They got to cut down Matilda.
What did they say? Get the robot?
Wherever the robot is, it's coming. It's like a video game. Right here. State police, ATF, rural security, Allegheny County, Port Authority, Pittsburgh police, the feds. What more do you need? You got the Attorney General here. What more do you need? This is the best time. I'm not saying nothing. It's the best time to rob a bank across town. Be back.
Why does KC keep uploading? He keeps uploading like more Broadcastify, and it's like these are text files. Like that's not the right version.
Yeah. Come out the door dancing.
Yeah, Erica, we just heard that police are going to be bringing out the robots. As Andy mentioned, they didn't have much luck with the drones, considering that suspect shot the drones down. But we did just hear police yell out, "We're bringing in the robots." So right now you can see Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General, their vehicle now headed down toward Broad as well. And earlier we saw the tactical vehicle with Pennsylvania State Police as well heading in that vicinity. We know that the SWAT team has been inching closer and closer due to our source we have that lives right across the street from where this is happening. But back here at the media staging area, it has been relatively quiet with a lot of police back here standing by, a lot of neighbors continuing to look on as to what's all transpiring just a few blocks up the street. We have not heard any more gunshots, which is promising. We have been working to confirm the name of that suspect, looking into to see if that person has any record of any sort. We, of course, will let you know as soon as we have that confirmed and can release any information about that. So back out here at the scene, we are still waiting. Police have said that they are going to deploy and utilize robots. We will keep you posted when it looks like there is movement on that, okay?
He does. That's what he said. Really? He said he walks around, doesn't do a damn thing.
You can arrest me
Say speed. Gotta be careful, man. Somebody will just want to put his logs.
Okay, so why are you telling
I'm hearing echoes.
Yeah, man. I think I'm reading that.
He said his buddy died. He told him, I don't know the guy. He told him that. We didn't have to come with us. I got things to play for that. I mean, they can't kill him.
Live picture. Just your shot, you're up. Is that them on the thing? How long were you guys out here this morning? Like, did you hear anything?
He was walking through the cemetery when it was happening.
Yeah, I literally just, like, I live on Pearl Street right here. And as I was, like, coming up to the gate, I saw a bunch of the police cars coming up my one way.
Yeah.
And, like, hit the right here on Penn. And I was still, like, in the center, but I was like, oh, well, you know, obviously I'm like, something's happening.
Something's going
and
down,
then I didn't see that they were, like, right here until I got up to, like, here. And then as I, like, approached the gate, I started to hear all the gunfire. And I was like, I'm just going to go back in the cemetery and just, like, sit back in here until I hear it cease. It was probably about 10 minutes or so. I mean, that I waited, and I was just like, when I heard it get kind of quieter, I was like, I'm just going to run across the street.
So you ran back home,
back to my
wait
front
until
porch,
you figured out what
I could hear it all from my point. I mean, it was...
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like they were, that first exchange, it was like a minute straight. They were just, you know.
Would you guys be willing to do an interview? Like if
He doesn't want to do an interview.
Oh, you don't want to? You would?
I mean,
if you can maybe relay what you heard him say and then what you heard yourself, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I actually ran for city council in this area.
Yeah.
So,
you have a vested interest,
yeah,
you can say?
as soon as I heard, I ran up here.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, if you have a second, we'll run. They want to do a live interview.
Oh, they went, can I have you, I need to change my phone.
Oh, you need my mic? Okay.
I need to just turn that off. Let me give you this.
Okay.
Give me a good one.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chucky, Chucky, meow, meow, meow.
We're doing.
Hey! Why do I hear myself? Okay, tell me your name one more time.
Jordan Botta.
Jordan Botta.
B-O-T-T-A.
Okay, B-O-T-T-A. Okay. Jordan Botta, Jordan Botta, Jordan Botta, Jordan Botta. Okay. Hopefully they come to me in a second. Jordan Botta. And so you live in Bloomfield? Yeah, they keep putting the drones up. Love that.
What's your first name, I'm sorry?
Megan.
Megan.
Yeah, Megan Schiller.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just went to someone else instead of us. Jordan Botta, 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 Jordan Botta,
Jordan, where
Jordan.
do you live? You live in Bluefield or Garfield?
Oh, yeah, I actually just moved from South Wyandotte right over to 39th Street.
Okay, in what neighborhood?
Right here, Bloomfield.
Just posting that you're giving the interview.
Oh, sure.
If they ever come back.
Yeah, I saw you at the Highland Park gun thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there.
Yes, that's
That's where we met. I think that's the only time we've talked. I've seen you other places, but
Oh, yeah, I show up all over.
that's good. I think I'm tagging city council since they feel bad that you can't hear you.
Okay. Well, hey, you're doing the Lord's work. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Doing my civic duty here.
They're pervasive. You read Ryan's story, by the way, the other day? Ryan Dito did a story for the trip. I thought it was really
Lantern
on the lantern flies.
Yeah.
And people go crazy with stories like that. But I'll wait for her to go before I ask you questions. I want you to talk twice. No, I was gonna say, what do you do for a living now? Like, I know city council is obviously a full-time job.
They asked if you have someone to talk to.
Huh?
I think they asked if you have someone.
Yeah, I do have someone to talk to. His name's Jordan Botta. There he is. Jordan, Jordan, Botta, Botta. And he lives in Bloomfield. Botta. They're bringing the canines in.
This is crazy. I mean, they must have unloaded hundreds of thousands of rounds.
Yeah.
So, the guy who's barricaded must have a pretty high capacity weapon.
Yeah, thankfully much quieter. We also saw drones that were taking flight right up here above Matilda, right towards Broad, where all this has been unfolding. We know that the first couple drones were shot down by the suspect. We did hear, of course, they were calling for the robots, but it seems that they've been also having a couple more drones take off. We've been talking with people that are standing by here and that live in the area. I want to introduce you to Jordan Botta. Jordan, you have a love of this community. Talk to me a little bit about how long you've lived here and how deep that love runs.
Oh, I mean, I've lived here for 10 plus years. I grew up in Lawrenceville, though. You know, I got the updates on Pittsburgh public safety and immediately started calling people that I know in this area just to make sure that everyone was okay. I talked to a friend of mine who was actually walking through the cemetery when it started happening, and he heard shot after shot after shot, and immediately took refuge and kind of just barricaded himself for a second until he heard the gunfire stop, and then proceeded to kind of make his way home up to Pearl Street. So,
what all did you hear when you came down to the scene? What did you see as well?
Oh, so I mean, about 20 minutes after I saw the news, I immediately ran down here, and originally it was a little quieter, but about twice now I've heard continuous rounds of gunfire. I mean, they must have unloaded hundreds, maybe thousands of rounds, so it's a very scary situation. You never picture this going to happen somewhere so close to you. I mean, you hear about this on the news, and it's just kind of a scary situation.
And you've probably had the chance to talk to some of those residents, or at least overhear some of their conversations that were in their basements, that were evacuated by police, that have bullet holes now through their entire homes. What do you feel about all of that?
I mean, people are frightened, and it's just such a terrible situation to be barricaded in your house and wondering what's going on. Your loved ones are calling. You have to call the police. From my understanding right now, police are actively going through and evacuating people out of the 4800 block up here, so it's just a very scary situation.
And you yourself, you said you ran for city council once before because you want to create change in this neighborhood. You want people to feel safe. What would you tell to residents now that are running from their homes and scared for their lives because of this interaction with this man who was simply, we're told by police, being served this eviction notice, and then that went wrong?
I mean, it just shows you that this kind of thing can happen anywhere, but thankfully this is a wonderful community, and I just don't want this to be a reflection of this neighborhood or the surrounding area.
Are you planning on staying out here until we get word from police that this is resolved, you and the other neighbors, or is this something where you're going to go back home and wait for updates later?
Oh, I'll be here until the situation's resolved. It's just I had some things to do today, but I think this is a little bit more important.
You want to be here to see when we get the word that the victim is apprehended?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully everything goes off without a hitch, and nobody gets hurt or anything. But yeah, I mean, I just want to make sure that everything's okay, everybody's okay.
Well, Jordan, thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your perspective. Sure. We are hearing some sirens out in the distance, but as has been mentioned many times, we are surrounded by hospitals, so not sure if that is at all related. Back out here, though, again, it is still relatively quiet as they continue to just move these police vehicles. We'll let you know as soon as we see anything that is a change out here from this vantage point. Back to you in the studio, Erica.
To the right.
Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Megan.
Good, yeah.
I appreciate it. Now we're I was on the phone with some of my friends. I was running up, and they were like, "What's going on?" I was like, "There's some crazy shit, buddy. What's going on?" Right? I mean, not Dearborn, but what's this? On the national. It's not surprising.
Back to
have no idea.
About 38 years ago, the same thing happened. With the move, they dropped the bomb on Mayor Good. Remember that? The move. Down in Philly, they dropped the bomb on them and killed everybody in the house.
That's wrong. That's the robot. That's the robot coming in right now.
And where do you there? That big.
I have no idea. None.
You see the front where they put the two guns on it? Okay, he's in the back. It actually robot. Like a dog. Look at the back there.
Okay, I see that.
I seen it on
Oh, yeah. So you never knew we had one, though, huh?
Yeah, well, of course we have one. We have all everything we need.
Pittsburgh's bad boy. Back up. Back up a little. Here comes the big.
Yeah. They all want them now. Watch it be a hoax, and he was never down in it.
Oh, I already asked about that. So they died, but my case, I think, still charged without Do you know how long we're staying on the air?
She keeps being like, I want you to go on TV and say like about the FBI.
Yeah.
So I think.
$150 and got exclusive.
Yep. If it was me, for real.
I mean, too. They don't talk to me.
I live around here, you know.
They're backing everybody up. This robot's coming in.
Trying to get out of the way. She's getting ready to go live. I gotta.
It's the wolf. Oh, no, we're not gonna get to see it.
Nope.
Good morning, America. Which way do you want to go?
I've never seen these guys. I've seen them bring it to couple of yards. Crazy. You know what? This might be hostage to breaking news.
If not, on recording it.
Look at those little holes are for rifles. Well, they're bringing it.
gotta give me a minute.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
Long way from home.
They all got their connections.
Yeah, they do. They all got their
She should have paid $50 for
Oh.
exclusive rights, though. They paid what ticket and ran.
Excuse me, folks.
Yes, sir.
Are you leaving?
Shut up. Yeah, hey, Dave. Go put this on the other. Thing.
Luke, we can cut it right on the mirror. Reynolds frame. Ooh, hey, it is tighter now.
Yeah, I did. I made it tighter. Move on up now. Come on. You can take it now. Don't worry, I'll cut this yellow thing a little bit.
We're gonna run out of batteries here pretty soon.
Soon, real soon. When we do, we do. Only go long. Only go live for so long. That's it. You guys are doing program in this thing too?
What? Oh, it's number for me.
Sean, come here. It's probably working, man.
That'd be a good thing for you.
He's sound. Oh, I'll just make sure to let them know that they record it and all that stuff. So they'll have to get the people at EMG to send them whatever sound. No, we don't. Right. No, I haven't looked at it. Yeah, let them send whatever they need to send, but we won't have to.
Amy, it was so good to see Jim here. I look so
On
nice.
the other
I'm like a little kid. I'm like,
I know. He like zoomed in on him.
You send me little
no, we talk about that.
He's like, you gotta tell me anything. You gotta get him ask and he'll be like, absolutely.
I believe that.
He's like the most trustworthy.
Oh my goodness.
Very professional, you know. That's great. That's nice to know. I mean, really, that we have someone like that. Pardon me?
You should email that, Kevin.
Yeah, maybe it didn't come to the
Yeah.
photographers, but it says, I'll show you. Plans for later here if you want to read it. Oh. Yeah. You know what she said? What do you want?
And that goddamn, hey, she's like, What did he say? Was it? SWAT situation? Yeah. That's bad.
Man.
Your friends finally moved, huh?
We can hear you. We got you on speaker. Hey, and I'm charging my earbuds, so hopefully, yeah, we are. I'm waiting for him. He said he needed a few minutes. I'll let you know when we get him. Okay, you got it. Which way do you want him?
I'm gonna wait till after.
Yes, just as you can hear, I'm going to step out of the way so you can see, you hear the gunfire, as Andy mentioned, emanating from this house here. I just spoke to state police who are going to come over here momentarily and talk with us. But right now, we saw the bomb squad head in there and we're hearing the gunfire. So that's what we know right now. As soon as I get state police to come over here and talk with us, we'll come back to you. Okay. Okay.
I don't have much, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Yes, I'm standing here with State Police PIO Trooper Rocco Gagliardi. Trooper, what can you tell us is going on right now?
Yeah, right now, I would just pause to talk to you guys. This is still a very active and ongoing scene. As you just heard, multiple gunshots being run off.
Right now, we have our state police team here. The Rook just showed up with our CERT team, right? So right now we're going to work with Allegheny Emergency Services Centers, the city SWAT, and et cetera, to focus on how we're going to best handle the situation. But the Troop B major case team will be taking over this investigation, so that's the state police, and I will try to update you guys as best I can up here.
Okay, I have a quick question. I just wonder, people want to know why, it's taking so long for, you guys to get him out of there.
Right. Well, this turns right into an active shooter situation, right? And then it proceeds into a barricaded aspect inside a house. So first, officers on scene arrived very quickly, and now that incident is always developing. As we just heard, about 30 to 40 gunshots go back and forth. So we're actively working with all emergency crews here on scene to make sure we end this in the safest way possible.
I was going to say number one priority is to keep the people in this area safe.
Right now, all of our crews with state police, city, and all the other agencies, including the sheriffs, our number one goal right now is to make sure everyone evacuates this area, right? Especially those maybe still stuck inside houses like they were this morning.
Do you have a number how many people have been evacuated thus far?
I don't right now. Like I said, right now we're trying to evacuate. You can hear it behind me. Our CERT team will be handling what they need to handle. So.
Why is police taking over this investigation in the middle of the city of Pittsburgh?
Yeah, right now there's a lot of different variables that are actively ongoing right now. So we thought it was best case what happened all the way through this morning that we are going to take over this incident.
Any idea how many officers are down there? I mean, it just looks like people from all across Western PA.
Yeah, I don't want to give you a number right now because I will undershoot that, right? So right now we have a lot of different agencies all working together right now, and we want to resolve this in the best way possible.
Rocker, we're hearing this gunfire. Is it coming from police or is it coming from the suspect or back and forth?
Right. I think we just sent up a couple more drones. Was not the first time the suspect did shoot at earlier previous drones, right? So right now it's an active gunfire situation right now. With that, I will leave you with that and update you guys as best as I possibly can. Be checking on our Troop B PIO Twitter account for up-to-date information, okay?
Okay. One question before you go. We're hearing that they're calling for more ammunition. Is there a concern that there's so much rounds fired? You guys need more ammunition brought in?
Right, that's always a thought. That's a really good question, actually. But right now we're focusing on any and all troops in the area to help out with Troop B major case team. So you might see some other units from D, E, A, and et cetera coming in right now to assist our CERT team and other members throughout the city with this investigation.
Trooper, could I get your name again?
Yeah, Trooper Rocco Gagliardi. That's ROCCO-GAGLIARDI. I will head back down there and I will update you guys as best as I can.
Okay, you just heard from State Police PIO Trooper Rocco Gagliardi. He said that State Police is taking over this investigation. He told us that the gunfire you just heard while we were interviewing him is most likely back and forth shooting with the suspect and State Police. They have drones in the air. If we can, I don't see it right now, but we have drones up there that's giving them a bird's eye view of what exactly is taking place there in addition to the boots on the ground. As he said, he's going to check back in with us. He doesn't have much information that he is able to relay to us and to our viewers at this time, but we're going to stay around and make sure that we continue to get updates from him, and then we will bring those to you live. Thank you.
Did I miss it? Like, I started shooting a video. Our phone's hot.
Good to see you there. I'm going to stick with John.
Let me call it.
Yeah.
You living around here?
I live in Robinson. I was actually out getting my car done on the shady side.
Oh, okay.
I saw
And
this
then
action,
you're like,
shots popping off.
yeah.
Like,
Let's go to the
walk
scene.
a little bit closer.
I like that line of thinking. Yeah, chaos is over here.
When is this ever going to happen? In our lifetime, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair.
That's how I feel.
For sure.
Well, hopefully never.
Yeah, I know. I got a couple of questions. They're all pushed up on there.
Did you hear that? You got FBI?
I know, I'm gonna be like, let me tell her.
I mean, it was an update without really giving an update, but state police are taking over the investigation.
Yeah, I know. I would.
Bless you. Bless you.
Close enough with the shots in the range, but we're
Oh, they got. I can just hear like the box of grenades.
Keep that.
Yeah. Only one room.
He's here.
He's up on top of that building.
Eventually, these batteries are going to cut off. Eventually, these batteries are going to cut off.
Yeah.
My phone died.
I'm down to at least 59% on that.
Hmm?
I said 59%, so I still got a while, but at some point.
I'll let you know if there's anything updated.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Can I go into a different number?
No, because they're gonna call you on that number.
What?
They're gonna call you on that 11 number. They're gonna talk to you on 11.
I don't know what they want me to go to. What?
I heard from that state trooper, he seemed to indicate that there were still people stuck in there. Oh yeah, I'm listening to it now. I'm listening to it now, even still. Trying to evacuate.
You're about the Shumway.
See, I don't like not having IP. I need to hear what they're
I hear
saying.
you.
I know, but what is she saying? That's the thing. I mean, she may ask me or say something. I'm gonna.
Just break it in. Just hold it to your ear and bring it down.
Not even on the street, they're yelling. No, they're not. It's not.
Anybody who still might be in the
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay. Then once you move out of the way, you can give it back, or you're not gonna need it anymore. Then, right? You just get in there. Well, let's take.
Yeah, because I can't hear.
Still have a ton of crews on scene. We do know that the roof was brought in not too long ago, not described to me by some of the law enforcement, essentially as can you hear me? With a battering ram on the front that can essentially go in and plow down anything in its path. We also seen
for us there this morning. She has been talking to witnesses and neighbors about what a terrifying situation this was this morning. This happened just before 11 o'clock. But Shelley, you also talked to a state trooper there, State Trooper Gagliardi, and really there was just that sense of urgency that this is still really an active situation. And he was talking a little bit about ammunition and the potential need for even more in this situation.
Yeah, that's correct. I just talked momentarily before we went to air right now, before you guys came out to me with Trooper Gagliardi again. Wanted to just confirm we were hearing reports out here that possibly a suspect was in custody, but I want to tell you that he said absolutely not. He's been in touch with negotiators, and that is not happening. You mentioned that he said about ammunition. They brought the Rook in. They're down there. It's like a battering ram. So he's saying that I'm going to step out of the way here, but he said that what's going to happen more than likely is that they're just going to have to go barge their way into that home and take this suspect into custody. You're looking live right now. Again, we zoomed in. You can see we're a block away. We're standing here on North Matilda Street and Penn Avenue, where we have been since this unfolded. You can see that there are dozens upon dozens of law enforcement officers from agencies across our area helping out. But again, Pittsburgh police and state police are in charge of this investigation. Trooper Gagliardi said that they are still trying to evacuate people that live in the 4800 block of Broad Street. Not everyone has evacuated. You know that we spoke with a few people who shared their terrifying story with us about what they heard, what they saw this morning, and then relieved that they were brought to safety from police. But again, Trooper Gagliardi says that there are still a lot of people that are stuck is the words he used, stuck inside their home. And if that is one of you, you are urged to call 911 so police can get to you and bring you to safety. Again, that's the 4800 block of Broad Street. So again, you're taking a look. You see a state police car is driving down there now. We're just told that, it's kind of a wait and see. You heard shots maybe within the last 10, 15 minutes. We haven't heard anything recently. We're hoping that that's a good sign that, law enforcement has this under control and possibly they're getting ready to get in there and bring the suspect out, and this will end peacefully. We are going to be out here all day until this ends, and we will bring you the very latest. If we get any more information, Erica, we will touch base and you can bring it back out to us. But for now, back to you guys in the studio. No, the other one.
Oh,
you have it.
Yeah, I guess you're giving me both then. Keep it, everything that you're here. Take this one too. Let me turn that mic on. Yeah, text Kathy about our battery situation. She says she's working on it.
Working on what? I mean,
a battery. Yeah, I mean, like bringing out another jetpack. I mean, this jetpack is run down. It'll be battery shut down. My camera battery.
Don't ask me questions. FYI, my earbuds are going to go in a minute. Fred, so you're going to have to tell me. You have your IFB? What?
They will go after Andy now. He's talking. That camera is going to die.
And
When
our
that
live
winter,
show?
when that winter, we only have 5 minutes. Well, I mean, if we went after Chris, like you said, we'd be okay. But now it's like Andy, you know, Andy.
Oh, he's a...
So I told him, they only have about 5 minutes. They have about 5 minutes. They don't have no choice but to go get camera battery.
Sometimes I can't. Who is it? Andy? Tell him if he's able to come back.
I just told him.
I feel like that's our...
Well, what if it goes out while we're in it?
You good.
I don't have much to say.
But then we'll keep on it.
Pretty much, he says.
My IFB went. Fred. I have no IFB.
Okay, okay.
You want to let them know so she doesn't ask me any questions? Well, they don't listen to me. Hello, hello.
Okay. I have to be a shot. We will get our back up. Okay.
No, I don't